Donnie Nall out front. Down the Austin White second. Austin Yarborough third. Jacob Davis fourth, and Monk Newsom. Tony Gaylord beginning to rumble in that 119 spot. Brent Lewis is seventh, but look at that. First through fifth, the who's who of super heavy racing with Austin Yarborough in the field tonight. A surprise entry is Yarborough. He's been eating a Krispy Kreme donut every morning for breakfast this week, and at the pizza place for lunch. 200 pounds. He barely tipped the scales at 201 today. 201 for Yarborough. Right in the hunt in that E&P speed shop. 40 cart Yarborough. Austin Wyatt, one of the biggest winning super heavy drivers in the last 5 years in the 75 cart. And Disco Donnie Nall leading the pack in that 29 machine. Nall out front, and we got one cart has come to a stop. It may be Zach Powell. Big T on the flag stand. Lawsonville, North Carolina's Disco Donnie Nall. Leader of the pack off turn 4. There's your green flag. Donnie on the throttle, and here we go. Austin Wyatt, Austin Yarborough, Jacob Davis, the monster Monk Newsom in the 99. Side by side for second as Yarborough took a peek to the inside, couldn't make it work. He was hunting a hole. Austin Wyatt left him a little bit of room, and Yarborough don't need a whole lot. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Off turn number 4, Donnie Nall, about a cart length lead. As Yarborough this time, he's going. He'll come to second. Yarborough had just enough room to put the nose of that 40 cart in there, and he takes advantage of it. Yarborough to second. Jacob Davis with him. Georgia's Jacob Davis. In the 124 machine. There's another big winner in super heavy. He wins a lot of these super heavy races, both in the Burris and the Maxxis series. He don't care about where he goes to win. He'll go out anywhere. Yarborough to the lead, and he brings Davis with him. They'll slide Donnie Nall back to the third position. Wide in fourth. Fifth, Monk Newsom, Brent Lewis, Brad Bracken, Josh Carter, and Jerry Mullis has come to 10th. Jerry Mullis, who started way back in the pack, has worked his way all the way to 10th, and Mullis is on the hunt. Could Jerry Mullis come from deep in the field to win this thing tonight? He's won some big races in 2020, but this is one he'd love to carry that trophy back to Charlotte, North Carolina. Side by side for the lead, and Jacob Davis takes over the top spot. Davis out front, and boy, how quickly things can change. Yarborough's up on the high side. They're still passing him. They passed Yarborough like an Amtrak train. He had nowhere to pull back in. He's going to fall in probably about 8th or 10th position. Unbelievable. to lose that many spots in that short amount of time. It can happen at this place. That nose to tail, Jacob Davis and Donnie Nall. Terrence Burdett in the 99. What a story it'd be if Terrence could be just sleeper in this thing and win tonight in the 99 cart. Brent Lewis is fourth. Josh Carter sets in the fifth position in the 151. And here comes Jerry Mullis to sixth. From 10th to 6th in 3 laps. Jerry Mullis is looking for fifth down the back straightaway, and he'll take it. Jerry Mullis on the march to the front in the black 67 cart. Right there he is. And Mullis is coming in a hurry. Jerry Mullis has cracked a whip on the 67. Davis, Nall, Burdett, and Lewis, you better turn the wick up because Jerry Mullis is going to be there in a hurry. Mullis wiping his face shield off. That might be something some of you guys in that pro stock race, make sure you carry something to do that. 50 non-stop laps, I'm sure this many carts going to be a little hard to see where you're going. As there's a lot of moisture coming back up in this track. They put over $500 worth of calcium down on this place this morning. It looked like it had snowed here. The whole track was white as like it come a snowstorm. Off turn number 4, 20 laps complete this time by. 20 down, 30 to go. We're a long way from being over. 5 carts, nose to tail, and Jerry Mullis, the story of the race so far, with that drive that he's made from deep in the pack to right in the hunt to win this thing. Mullis, who makes his living working up at Harold Wiggins' PRC Racing Stable through the week and races on the weekends. He's another one of these guys that pretty much races, I ain't going to say for a living, but he makes a good living doing it. Down the inside, he's now looking for third. He's took over that 4th position. It's Donnie Nall, Terrence Burdett, Brent Lewis, Jerry Mullis, and Jacob Davis. Now your new top 5. 23 complete this time by. And Disco Donnie. Now he's got some clear sailing, no lap carts for quite a ways to contend with. 24 complete this time. It'll be halfway when they come back the next time. But now Mullis is third, trying to track down Terrence Burdett for second. You know, I would say it'd be something Mullis could win this thing. But for him to come this far, and there's your halfway sign, by halfway, it's pretty, oh, Mullis has got a problem. Mullis is out of it. Mullis, you heard something happen to that cart right here at the start-finish line, and he'll take it to pit road. Tough break for the 67. He's done for the night. Now, 2 carts, Burdett and Donnie Nall. Donnie Nall running that Gary Freeze Power Racing engine out of the competition carton stable on that Boomer Speed Shop Charger Racing Chassis number 29 machine. Gary Freeze, one of the best engine builders in the business by far, and he's got Donnie Nall a Hoss bolted to the side of that 29 tonight. I believe that's high-tech power on Terrence Burdett's machine, Millennium High-Tech. Right here, Brad Scruggs has come to 4th. Jimmy Lindley is now 5th. Monk Newsom is 6th. Austin Yarborough has fell to 7th. I'll let you look at this. Josh Carter is 8th. Austin White 9th. Tony Gaylord. Brad Bracken 10th. Tony Gaylord 11th. But the lead battle has settled down to much 2-cart breakaway. Right there it is at the start-finish line. What was about 10 carts is now 2 carts. And that's 20 laps remaining. That's 30 complete with 20 to go. And Donnie Nall still holding on the top spot. It's Donnie Nall, Terrence Burdett, Jacob Davis, your top 3. 4th is Lindley, Monk Newsom. Great run for Terrence. Didn't qualify good, but boys, he's run the wheels off of it. Terrence Burdett, a story if he could win. lot of folks racing with heavy hearts tonight. A lot of these guys, including Josh Nichols. And there's a lot of in memory of Josh Nichols stickers on a bunch of these cards here today. I was lucky enough to get one of them myself. Nichols would have been right in the thick of this thing if he had years ago. Burdett, breathing down, Disco Donnie. Exhaust. Look, folks at home can see it on Facebook Live, but Burdett's getting antsy. It's going to be 15 to go right here. 15 laps to go to settle it for $8,000. They've only been racing for 12 minutes and 23 seconds. I don't know how much that is an hour, but that's pretty darn good money. Burdett's getting tired. I don't know if you folks could see that. He's holding it. At that time, he's holding his head. And if you don't do this every weekend and week out like some of these guys do, this many laps anywhere will start wearing on you. Some of these guys are getting tired. Donnie Nall races pretty much every weekend somewhere in multiple classes about every weekend too, so he's probably in as good kind of karting shape as you could ask for. Again, here's your top 10 as Yarborough has worked his way back to third. Terrence Burdett second, Yarborough third, Josh Carter fourth, Jacob Davis, Brad Bracken is sixth, Brad Scruggs is seventh, Jimmy Lindley, Austin White, and Monk Newsom is 10th, Tony Gaylord 11th. Here is your lead battle right here with 10 to go. That's your lead battle going in turn number 1. 10 win. Donnie Nall's won 10,000 before. I dare say Terrence has ever won 8,000. He may have. Yes. 8,000. A lot of money for a race. Can Disco Donnie hold on to it? 8 to go. If Burdett's got anything left to show, will he lay his cards on the table? If he waits till the last lap to do it, and has only one shot, sometimes Donnie 29 card mighty wide if he has to. I've watched him win a lot of races in my announcing days, and I've seen him pull some remarkable finishes out, including right here at this place. That one lap cart directly in front of them they're going to have to deal with down here in 3 and 4. We'll see how this plays out. You see the move over flag frankly being waved to the 4 cart. He's going to get out of the way. That didn't affect neither one of the 2 leaders. Down the back chute. Oh, Burdett pulls up and gives him a little shot in the back bumper that time. Is Terrence Burdett trying to rattle Disco Donnie's cage? He tapped him in the back bumper to let him know he's there. He blowed the horn at him. 3 laps to go when they come to the line. This time by 3 to go for Donnie Nall and Terrence Burdett. What once was 37 is down to 2. And now Burdett's losing. He's lost some ground. Burdett, the furthest back he's been in the last 15 laps. 2 laps to go, and Terrence is going to have to really hustle just to catch back up to him. I don't know what brought that on. I didn't see Terrence slip anywhere. The only thing I seen earlier was that one time he was holding his head. White flag in the air. One more time around, and Donnie Nall is going to have that $10,000, excuse me, not $10,000, excuse me, $8,000 paycheck heading back to Lawsonville, North Carolina. Checkered flag from Terry Brigman and Disco win it. Great run for Terrence, comes home second. Brad Bracken third. Great run for a couple Brads. Bracken third and Scruggs in fourth. Jacob Davis is fifth. Monk Newsom, Austin Yarborough, Josh Carter, Austin White, and Tony Gaylord. That's your top 10.